revolution will be live.
Welcome back, Struggle Squad. Today we have another one-on-one video for you today. Today we're tackling Kenna Bridge of Spirits.
Now, I've never played this game. Jack is the one that's played it, beaten it, and spent a lot of time with it. So I'm going to be asking him this time how everything is and how it plays. Because I was interested in it, but I didn't know nothing about it. So hopefully he can sell me on it. Now, I don't know if I want to buy it or I want to hold it or I'm good. That's to be decided. So, Jack, how are the graphics looking?
This might be the prettiest game I've played all year.
God damn.
It is beautiful. It's like literally playing a Pixar movie. And I'm playing it on PC, so I guess I get the full brunt of it. But from my understanding, it runs amazing on PS5 as well. This is the prettiest game of the year.
Prettiest game of the year. That's a bold statement. Now, graphics mean nothing without performance, I feel like. So how does it play? How does it feel?
$60 on PS5, $60 on my PC, but it is tackling. Like it burns up my PC pretty well. Like I had to scale it back to run it smoothly and record it. If I'm not recording, I can run it at 144 at full 1440p. But while I'm recording, I have to knock that thing down to 1080p. Like,
oh my god,
it's a demanding game for all the special effects and particles and stuff that happen in the game. It's a special game. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I will say it does look beautiful, and from what I've seen, it does look like it runs pretty well. So hopefully that adds to the gameplay. But for now, the one thing that I know least about the story. So what is it? What is it like? What do you do in it?
All right, so I'm going to give you exactly what they give you in the beginning and not try to spoil anything. Right. Essentially, you are like a shepherd. You help spirits leave the world and go to the side in which they go, like heaven or hell, essentially.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
So any souls that are holding on to the world, that are not ready to leave, your job is to help escort them to where they need to be. So that's essentially the story. You start and there's one main essential spirit that you need to help remove from this earth, but he's causing all kinds of problems because he's not ready to leave yet. He has so much regret.
Oh wow, that's actually quite sad even. I'm assuming there's like more than, you said it was more than one spirit, right?
Yeah, but this is the one major spirit they're following essentially.
Oh, okay, and I'm assuming it's not always this one goes to heaven, this one goes to hell, kind of mixes?
No.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's actually kind of sad. I had no idea. I saw little critters in the trailer. I'm like, oh, this is cutesy or whatever. Wow, I didn't know anything about that. That's good.
So that leans towards the gameplay side of it. It's more like a Pikmin or a Lemming style. Like you have little servants that you can control and they'll help you throughout the world, like pick up a statue or they can attack vital points. The coolest part about that, right, is that you can use them to distract enemies so you can hit vital points on them and do massive damage, but you can't overuse that. You can't spam it because it has to fill up as a meter. So I enjoyed that part of it. Like that Pikmin side of it is actually pretty dope.
Does it also help with traversal?
It does. Traversal or destroying obstacles. They can infuse with things and become other things. Like one point in the game, they can jump into like a pool of water and control that water and to cleanse like bad spirits or bad areas. So that's pretty dope.
Oh, okay. Now you said there's a meter to it. Is it like once the meter is gone, you don't see them anymore, or you like find them in the wild? How does that work?
So that's only while you're fighting that meters exist. When you're out in the wild, you can use them pretty willy-nilly. They'll lock on to certain things and give you hints. Hey, I can interact with this. But while you're fighting, after you put them on an enemy, it drains a meter. And that meter fills as you're hitting an enemy. So the more damage you do, the more times you hit an enemy, you get it back quicker.
Oh, okay. And you got like a certain amount the whole game?
One.
What?
So you get a whole bunch of them, but as far as that meter, it's just one.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad. Okay, okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Do you have any pros or cons about the game?
So yeah, pretty big con as this game's hollow. It's not as fleshed out as it could have been. It's a $40 game, so no knock on it, but it could have been more. And I know this is this studio's first game, so it's got me pretty excited for a sequel. And that's the pro. I know it's getting the sequel. Like the way it ended, it's getting a sequel, you know, if it's funded or if it's sold well. I didn't really check how it's sold. But it's a great first step. It's akin to like a Jak 1 or a Ratchet 1, where you just like, oh, these are great games, but I know the sequel's about to be bomb.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm definitely excited. Any cons? Well, except for the stuttering with the performance.
The combat system's kind of whack. Once you unlock the bow, and that's no spoiler, they show it in trailers. Once you get the bow, you're pretty much godlike, because you can jump in the air and just slow down time and hit vitals points.
Oh wow.
So the combat's kind of shallow. It's like light and heavy, no real combos, nothing crazy. You unlock like different enders, but it doesn't change how you fight the whole game. You're still spamming light attacks.
Oh, you don't find like no other weapons really that much?
No, she only uses her staff. Like her staff becomes the bow, or it stays a staff. Yeah, it's her way of shepherding spirits onto the other world. So everything revolves around that staff, or those crystals or those lights. You'll see them throughout the whole game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, before I give my rating, what was yours before you bought it? Was it always you were buying it?
Funny, no. It wasn't, right? It wasn't until the last trailer that I seen on it that I decided to buy it. It was going to be like let me hold that. But I am really high on this game. I'm really high on 3D platformers coming back. And this one, besides Psychonauts, would have been my game of the year.
Damn, okay.
Like, I'm really high on this, but not on the base of the game, on what I think a sequel could be.
Oh, okay, so you just hype on the potential that the foundation laid.
Yeah, it has some really strong potential.
Okay. All right, well, honestly, given the price and what you said, I think I'll buy it. I think I'll buy it. It's not so bad.
Yes, score 1 for Jak.
Yeah, it's 1-0 right now. But yeah, okay, I'll definitely buy it. Yeah.
All right, well, that do it for this episode of One-on-One with Keese Mills. 1-0 Jak, you know I'm out here. Struggle Squad, I'll holla at you.